Good evening, how are you all doing? I hope you do better than what I am. Um, yeah, I've come down with the sore throat again. So I'm going to be not talking too much tonight, folks. Yeah, I've come down with a sore throat. I had a bit of a tickler over the last couple of days, and yeah, I woke up this morning and I was quite sore throat, but not enough to stop me for going out truck spotting today. Um, but that's a story for another time. I've got a very special surprise for you guys um, regarding my Don's Truck Spotting Australia. I'm a truck spotter. That's what I do with that side of things. And if you've been watching my videos, then I can warn you guys that in our 77th full-length truck spotting adventure coming up this Thursday, that'll premiere this Thursday on our YouTube channel. Once again, we're going to shatter all records with my truck spotting because this one is very special. And I finally got to a place today that I've been wanting to do all year. I finally got to this place. So sit back, relax, and enjoy that in a couple of days' time, the day prior to the release of Train Sim World 6. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Looking forward to it. We're not going to give it away because it's a surprise. But it is a location I've only been to once in my truck spotting, and I didn't get as far as I wanted to in the first adventure. But this time around, I got to one of Sydney's best truck spots, hands down. And I can't wait to share it with you guys. It's going to be fantastic. And I can't wait to talk about it on the American Truck Simulator live stream this coming Sunday. Anyway, if you didn't watch last night's American Truck Simulator live stream, by the way, if you're watching this live, there's a full replay provided. Go and check that one later on. Anyway, let's fire her up. Welcome to the final episode of All Aboard Live for the Train Sim World 5 era. Let's fire her up. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to All Aboard Live, episode 144. It is the final time that we are going to be bringing to you Train Sim World 5 on a Monday live stream. So we're moving to Train Sim World 6 this Friday. And my apologies, B, where tonight I'm not really feeling too well. Man, we had a hell of a thunderstorm this afternoon here in my area. Oh man, I've never heard such a loud bang in my house. Like I've had lightning shots right in front of me and everything. You know, I only just made it home until when the first rain bang came through, and it wasn't sort of stormy. And then within half an hour, it was, a storm came through. And, man, we had a lightning bolt hit 200 meters from my house this afternoon. And this thing was like a bomb. It was boom. I never heard of, I've never heard such a loud bang for quite a while. With regards to lightning, I've had some close calls, and this one, like, man, I was lucky I was in my cocoon. But, man, I do not like to experience that again. Anyway, I did warn you guys about possibility of the delay tonight for the live stream, but we're good to go. So the sad news I have to say to you guys, not only that I have got the flu again and I'm sick, but I won't be able to get out truck spotting again this week because I'm absolutely buggered from today. I tell you that much. I put in more walking than any truck spotting trip I've ever done today. And we've done 2 videos. I can confirm that. So we have episodes 76 and 77 we did earlier today for my truck spotting. And the good news is our first trip will be heading to the M7 motorway at Rudy Hill in Sydney's Greater West. And our second trip is a question mark, because I'm not going to tell you guys what this very special one is going to be. So yeah, it's a place that I've been to before once, done a full-length truck spotting video once, and it was earlier in the year, and I got further in the area this time around and got to the magical destination. So put it this way, I went into an area that I used to go in a lot when I was a kid, when it was a theme park. Okay, so yeah, that's the clue. All right, so if you know Sydney, then you might know what I'm talking about. So yeah, all right. So tonight we are bringing to you Train Sim World 5. We're playing on PC Steam. We've got DX12 custom engine control panel settings, Nvidia control panel settings, and the good news is I have some new. I've added some new lines to my custom engine settings, and I can tell you right now, these particular lines that I have added into the lines I already had in my custom engine, since I've done this, and I've done a couple uploaded videos of Train Sim World late last week and tested it, and I tested it on the most hardcore route, which is the S-Bahn Frankfurt. And I can tell you right now that there's a couple little micro shaders here and there, but it's nothing, and I mean nothing like I've ever seen before. This is the most smoothest experience I've ever had in the history of Train Sim World. And that is saying something. I'm an OG of Train Sim World. I know what the micro shadowing is like. It plays like the original routes. That's what I can say. The original first Train Sim World routes. That's how smooth it is. So yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm not sure how it's going to go on the live stream though. By the way, my other screen's playing up tonight, folks. It's doing that thing I've been telling you guys about with OBS Studio. How it wants to flick it to one half of the damn screen. So I really can't see none of my stats, but I can see the live chat. So I can see the Crazy Aussie has joined us. It is going to be a very busy week. Yes, it certainly is. There's plenty of truck spotting going on. Yeah, I noticed that the storms started pushing up more your way. You know what? I had in the truck spotting video. I think it's the second one or the first one. But I think it's the Rudy Hill part of it, actually. I ended up breaking away from the trucks on the motorway for 1 second, and I showed you guys the sky. And it had that ripple effect like you normally see through the daytime, like in the early half of, like, because it was morning. Normally in the mornings, you'll see a ripple effect, or in the sky overnight. If you're up late at night, you'll see ripples along the skyline. And normally these particular clouds, I've always known that these clouds, because I did science and everything, obviously at school and stuff, but there's particular clouds that you can predict that there will be a thunderstorm the next day or in that afternoon, and it will potentially be a severe thunderstorm. So, my prediction was right, because it rocked my house like no tomorrow this afternoon. And I was in the middle of a barbecue. I was cooking the barbecue outside, and I just had to get my dad to take over. I'm like, you have to take over. And then I heard the bang, and I'm like, I jumped like no tomorrow, and I ran out the back straight away because my dad was out there with the barbie, and I'm thinking, oh dang, gas bottle, it's on. And yeah, I checked my radar 200 meters across the road from my house, and I'm like, holy crap. So yeah, So yeah, we are ready to rock and roll. So yeah, I got a sore throat, and I don't know. I feel like I got the influenza again. So yeah, my mates had it on the weekend, so I didn't think I'll get it. But anyway, it is what it is. You know, I don't kiss my mates. Jesus Christ, I'm not like I don't swing that way. Anyway, tonight, let's get our diary because I've got all my information in here. What we're doing this week. So, Monday is my West Coast Mainline one. Yep. Tomorrow is our final Choo Choo Tuesdays, folks. Don't forget, we are live at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. By the way, regards to the live stream for Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. So that's 6 p.m. Western Australia. 4:30 p.m. Western Australia, 6 p.m. Western South Australia, Northern Territory, and we'll be live at 8:30 p.m. New Zealand, and it will be 9:30 a.m. UK, 10:30 a.m. Central Europe, and it'll be early hours USA, and that includes both sides. All right. So we are ready to go. So let's bring to you, ladies and gentlemen, my latest Creators Club scenario that I have designed. And we are heading on to the West Coast Mainline Northern section. We're going to be doing a scenario called English Weather. Yep. You can see English weather. Yep. All right. Okay. GPWS and AWS operational. We have a bit of a thunderstorm going on. Crazy Aussie saying that they're firing up again out the Central Coast. Let's have a look at the radar. See how we go. This thing's playing up at the moment. I swear I might have to update it. Well, yeah, you got some. No, it's more on the coast now. Got some inland, like towards. Bullaby, you know, Ellalong, more up Cessnock ways, sort of in the bush. Hey Aussie, it is not good that you got the sore throat. Thank you very much, Chris. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's sort of going around at the moment. You know, like seeing the Canberra Raiders player on the weekend couldn't play the game because he had the influenza. Sore throat stuff. So. I haven't got any COVID kits here, so I'll go probably get a COVID kit and sort it out tomorrow. Yeah, so I'm playing with some new custom engine settings. I've experienced the game absolutely fantastic on, you know, I took it to the extreme. I'm like, no, when you're testing new settings, folks, I recommend you guys, if you're playing around with the NVIDIA control panel and Unreal Engine and all that, with the custom engine settings from Train Sim World, doesn't matter what era of Train Sim World it is. I recommend you guys to go, like, obviously this era, Train Sim World 5 and on, but I recommend you guys to take it to the hardcore routes. So, Pennsylvania Station is one, with all the trains and everything loaded up. You know, we've got to have the big one. So Long Island Railroad version 2 would be a sample and whatnot. New York Trenton would be another example, so take it to there if you want to test the hardcore settings. But S-Bahn Frankfurt, you will know, because that thing just, you know, eats up memory like no tomorrow. That's one of probably the most hardcore route in Trains of the World ever. Yeah, so we've got a big week this week. It's going to be absolutely damn doozy. So we're not going all the way down on the hell? Yeah, so we're not going all the way down on the route. It's I paused the game then, that's why I did that. We're not going all the way down, so we're only going down to the location on the screen there. And then 2 locations. And English Weber. English Weber, yep, is the scenario. There's no other traffic on the rails currently. I haven't added anything else. Let's put that into speed control, cruise control. Is that what it's saying on your console, Chris, that the date for your release? I do believe it might be the day after, actually. I was looking at the times through the forums, and I was going off UTC time, and there's 2 hours difference between console and PC release. Good news is for the Epic Games players that play on Epic Games PC, all of the collection will be moving over to Train Sim World 6. It wasn't originally going to be happening, but they've once again, exactly like it was last year, they've solved the problem and before release. And yeah, I have a lightning detector now detecting lightning now in my area, but it's more in CBD, so over Chatswood Way. Good to go still. So earlier today, I premiered my 74th full-length truck spotting adventure at Prospect, and it's a little bit under 10 minutes this time. It's actually a short and sweet truck spotting adventure. I don't normally do short and sweet ones, but there you go. We had one today. So there you go. Miles to our destination. So tomorrow, Choo Choo Tuesdays, we're going to take it to the old school tomorrow. You might have noticed that we've got the original logo from Choo Choo Tuesdays back for the final episode. So we're going to be taking it back to the old school tomorrow, and we're going to be bringing to you some of the Train Sim World's greatest routes, including some of the #1 spots from previous Train Sim World eras that we've done in our top 5 countdown. So we're going to bring to you the #2 Train Sim World 1 route, East Coast Way, first up with Class 377 trip. Then we're going to bring to you the #1 route in the Train Sim World 4 era, the London Overground Suffraget line. We're also going to be doing gameplay from the #1 route of the Train Sim World 3 era, the Left Rhine, the Lincoln Ranch Trucker. So look forward to that tomorrow on Choo Choo Tuesdays, and we bring to you a 3-hour special. And then on Wednesday, we are live till we drop. The final Train Sim World 5 live stream from us here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment, and your 2023 Week 16 loading screen contest winner, the Aussie Don for Train Sim World, me, that's it. And I also won the Train Sim Classic contest twice in 2023, Week 6 and 26. So free time Dovetail Games community contest winner, and we'll bring to you our Train Sim World 5 top 5 routes countdown, and we will crown a new number 1. So just to recap on that, ladies and gentlemen, the Train Sim World 1 number 1 route was the Hemstrucker Ranwu. The Train Sim World 2 number 1 route was the Brighton Main Line, the London Commuter. The Train Sim World 3 number 1 route was the Left Rhine Lincoln Rheinstrucker. The Train Sim World 4 number 1 route was the London Overground Goblin Line Suffragette Line. Train Sim World 5's number 1 route. Tune in on Wednesday. Rodney, if you're watching tonight as well, g'day to you. Regulars, welcome. So we'll be live at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time on Friday, and we'll bring to you some Train Sim World action. My team's not playing until Sunday, so I don't really care about the rugby league game on. By the way, when we're live on Tuesday, folks, we also will be, when we're actually live streaming, we'll premiere our latest rugby league our rugby league 26 gameplay. We'll be bringing to you the grand final qualifier on our gameplay with rugby league 26, premiering on the channel around 50 minutes before kickoff, like always. For people that are interested in that. Crazy Aussie Adventure, you obviously you're not getting Train Sim World 6 at launch, but you're going to be waiting for the bugs and all that stuff to iron out. It takes 12 months normally to do that. So I'm not going to ask you the question, but actually I will ask you the question. Actually, if you're still watching, I'll open it up to anybody out there actually, because you can join our live chat and get involved in our community base here. And I'm going to ask you guys, what route are you looking forward to the most out of the 3 core routes? Are you looking forward to the Riviera route? I played that on Train Sim Classic. Obviously, I played all 3 on Train Sim Classic. I know what they're all about. The trains, all the stuff. Done it before, Armstrong Powerhouse, 800 series. I've done the 802. So, by the way, it's going to have Armstrong Powerhouse mix sounds in with the 802 as well. Even though they've done a recording trip and that, there's Armstrong Powerhouse sounds mixed into it. Okay, let's put that into cruise control. So yeah, I'm going to open it up to everybody. What route you're looking forward to the most? Get involved in our live chat here. It's open to subscribers only. And I've already told you guys, I'm looking forward to the Morristown line the most. I've always been a big fan of the Morristown line and Train Sim Classic. And, yeah, I'm just such a big fan of it. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed Arrow Free service is not as much as it should be, but I can tell you right now, I've played Train Sim World since its existence pretty much, and have I completed any of the timetables? No. I can tell you I've completed pretty much all of the short services on Randu Austin, for instance, and a lot of the services on the Southeastern High Speed. Southeast. I've played the Southeastern High Speed more than any of the routes in the history, and a lot of people would agree with me that Southeastern High Speed is one of the all-true great Train Sim World releases, and it's improved over the years. And obviously, we're not getting any more. Matt's already confirmed that. But yeah, it's definitely, truly one of the iconic Train Sim World releases from the legendary catalogue. Will this route make our top 5 countdown? You would have to wait and see. This is the biggest UK route in Train Sim World ever, currently. Section of the West Coast Main Line, I should say. It's not an actual route, because we know that this reality goes from Houston all the way up to Glasgow. Chris is looking forward to the Riviera route. Yeah, it is a good choice. It is a good choice, Chris. Yes, I'm looking forward to it as well. Morristown is obviously the one I'm looking forward to the most, like I said. But the Riviera route is a great route as well. It's been very highly demanded by the community for quite some time. I'm just quite surprised they went that way. When the Great Western Railway licence got renewed, I was thinking, I'm thinking Wales maybe. It was like, we obviously seen the HSTs earlier in the year, with the release of the Cardiff City Network, and as I said to you guys, that's basically the Kev card of Wales. It's a fantastic route as well. I can confirm to you guys tonight that Cardiff City Network will be a part of our top 5 countdown, and I'll give myself a clap. The Cardiff City Network will be a part of our top 5 countdown, and I'm not going to tell you the position, but yes, it will be in the top 5 countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, we're arriving at our next destination. Mind the gap when leaving the train for the platform, and make sure to watch your step. Platform will be slippery when wet. Don't forget your umbrella now. Okay, so we got a signal going towards the left there, so we need to do that. Right. very short. Okay. I know you spelled that wrong, Chris, but I know what you said. Riviera route. You know, it's funny how the community's quite switched on these days, you know, and definitely, you know, ask the question, how much involvement has Rivet had in this project? You know, Riviera route, Rivet, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. But nah, it's, yeah, it was obviously a very wise decision to, you know, ask that question to Dovetail, like, how much involvement Rivet has had. You know what, I really wish they would get Just Trains involved more often, more in their UK route content as well than Rivet. Can we not have Rivet, please? Can we just, you know, banish Rivet out of the whole train symbol experience? Yeah. Will we get a Rivet route in Train Symbol 6? That is the question. I'll probably lean towards yes, but I would hope no. So, I don't know. Umbrellas. I decided to put my umbrella up while I am underneath. And I'm gonna keep my umbrella up while I go in the train. Yep, why not? You know, pull it down when you get in there. Is that raining fruit? For fuck's sake, seriously, they need to do something about that. I didn't actually notice that until now. That's not the first time we've had the rain go through a roof in the game. That's been a bug that's plagued multiple times. I remember Hamburg-Lübeck had that problem, that Hamburg, the roofing, it would leak through there, and sometimes on the rapid transit routes in the Leipzig cross city, they had some problems there in the past as well. Okay, our next stop is 18 miles. Sorry, so it's more than 18 kilometers. So a pretty decent run we've set up here. And if you're just joining us, we're doing a Creators Club scenario that I've designed. It's called English Weather. Yep. Oh, lightning bolt in the backdrop there. Let's see if we can get one on this side that hits a castle or something in the backdrop. That'd be cool if it hit right in the gut of the castle. Let's see if we can get a photo. hit on the other side. It was over here. Would have been cool if it hit right in the middle of the castle. That's what I've been trying to do with the German routes since the Lightning Forks came into the game. You know, Trade Symbol 3 year. You know, I want them to hit one of those, you know, German towers. But, you know, in reality, towers like that, they get hit so many times, like, per year. So I know Centrepoint Tower here in Sydney, it's got a average ratio, like the amount of times it gets hit per year with lightning fall. So I know the Toronto, the tower in Toronto, that's also got the same thing. It's got a certain amount of times per year it gets hit. So this is the final all aboard for the Train Symbol 5 era. We've got a new fresh look of all aboard next week with a brand new logo for the Train Symbol 6 era. So I'll probably be safe to say that the first mod in the Train Sim Mod 6 here will be the UK Signal Improvements mod by London Midland. It's always, over the last few Train Sim Mod new eras, been the first mod to be added to a new Train Sim World era. Take my word for it, folks. I'm a Train Sim World veteran. It's not a whole new game, folks. They're trying to make it like it's a new game each year. There's a traditional annual 12-month official like main core release each year that brings 3 brand new routes, and the main countries are USA, Germany, and UK on each release. Or England, I should say, and there's only been one era that hasn't had Germany, and that was replaced by Austria, but it was a couple kilometres in Germany and the rest of it was Austria, so you can say it was a German release technically, but more Austria. That was the S-Bahn for Vorarlberg. And every other era we've had German release, UK, US. There was very skeptical what was coming out in this particular era. This was the only era really that nobody could predict. So we're just coming up with random things. I did have the theory about the Great Western Railway, like the remaster of the Great Western Express route, like been so long in the works, and I thought, well, surely that's got to be it. They've redone the Great Western Railway licensing, but then North Wales coastline sort of came up as well, and a lot of people were starting to gather momentum. But then I've been seeing for a while, like a lot of people requesting Riviera. I actually it totally slipped my mind, you know, what the company was that ran along there. So I knew First used to run through there back ages ago. Yeah, no, it's a great choice. It is a great choice. If you love East Coast Way, folks, this is like a hardcore version of East Coast Way. It's just, yeah, really cool. I've always been a big fan of the Great Western Railway liveries as well. They're very cool, like the bluish dark green. It's, yeah, nice. It's nice, really. I wish they done a complete proper 802 though, instead of, you know, doing the half-ass they did. Like, yeah, for me that's. I wish they just wouldn't cut corners. Don't worry about that confirmed is registered, folks. I just accidentally pressed a button earlier. It's only because it's come off the save. Like I started it from the save. Yeah, it's funny actually. I've got this in a thunderstorm, like a thunderstorm setting. Yeah, we've had the storm earlier today here in Sydney. So yeah, no, it was good timing coming back from what I was doing because yeah, I ran out of memory on my phone. I chewed all my memory up today, folks. So that's how much footage I got. And I had around about 24 gigabytes of memory left before I went truck spotting today. So I pumped 24 gigabytes worth of video footage today. So, half of it's up and half of it's still on here. So, actually, the main part of it's still on here, the 77 video. 76 one's up with the files already. I edited the truck spotting trip I did at Penrith just before I went live tonight, so that's done. I've just got to post that up overnight. We had an American Truck Simulator uploaded video premiere earlier tonight as well. I did that Nutella T610 SAR trip with the FTE reefer. Speaking of T610 SAR, oh man, I've seen such a beautiful combo T610 SAR today on my question mark truck spotting trip. And it's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. The cover photo is going to give it away as soon as I post it up. The cover photo will give it away. If you know if other truck spotters or truck fans or people know this location, you'll know straight away where I am. It will have it in the writing anyway, but yeah, the cover itself is like nothing I've never done before. Let's say I've got a location and there's like 5-6 trucks all in a row lined up. It's just absolutely off the chain. That'll be on the Train 716 Eve that'll premiere on the channel. that, Rodney, if you're watching, the location I actually went to today is somewhere where BJ goes to. But yeah, that'll give it away for you because you watch BJ as well. I know that. He only does it from time to time, and this is the first ever time I've done this. I've done way more than what he does around there. Way more. way more. Yeah, there's a couple of great fellas I spoke to today as well. It's pretty cool. A couple of fellas said they didn't want their trucks filled, and I said, yeah, no, you're right. I said, I'll take it off. I showed them. They said, I appreciate it. I said, yeah, no, you're right, mate. I go, some people are like that. I go, I respect that. I said, every day, and they said, yeah, you too. I said, no, mate. So, yeah. All right, we are approaching our location. Here we are. Well, this will complete our West Coast mainline trip. So we're doing a little short one. I haven't gone to this particular location before. Could have done the whole length here tonight, but we would have been here for a lot more. And yeah, I just want to do some different stuff. So there we go with the scenario that I have designed. It's called English Weather. Yep. You might have noticed I cleaned up the backdrop for the lives before from yesterday. I fixed that up a little bit. All right, there we have it. It's very nicely done. Weather. Yep. Wouldn't it be funny if one of those got stuck over the other? Actually, by the way, folks, on the live stream on Friday, we're going to do one of the trips. Not the first 3 trips. We're going to take the faults off. We're going to keep the faults off because we just want to enjoy it and stuff, and obviously build up that that cash for the route. But after that, we're going to bring to you one of the trips. We're going to explore with the faults. So yeah, we're going to explore with the faults after we do all 3 routes on our live stream on Friday. All right, so there we go. Creators Club scenario designed by me, the Aussie Don. English weather, yep, and it is still a work in progress. So we've got stuff that we put on there, but you know, you probably won't see that again. So yeah, just a basic, quick trip along there, and like a little bit of free roam, as they call it on Trenton Classic. So yeah, there we have it. All right, so tonight is our final All Aboard Live for the Train Sim World 5 era, episode 144 in total. We will be moving to Train Sim World 6 from our launch live stream on Friday, this Friday, and All Aboard Live will be dropping the live name out of All Aboard from next week on, ladies and gentlemen. So next week's episode will be episode 145 of All Aboard and our brand new logo. And it is up on our YouTube channel right now. So set the reminder. It is on our upcoming live streams area on our home screen of our YouTube channel, also on our Train Sim World past live streams playlist. Nothing changed. I've edited the playlist a little bit over the last 24 hours for the past live streams playlist. We have now actually put in, we've added the name playlist. So it's now Train Sim World, past live streams, and it says playlist now. So we've added that to the naming. All right, so the Train Sim World past live streams playlist is the replays of our live streaming action if you can't join us live, or you just want to go and watch a classic episode of one of my live streams from any of the Train Sim World eras up to this point, obviously. We are going to build a collection for Train Sim World 6, of course, and continue our journey. All right, speaking of continuing our journey now, we're going to head now. So we've already confirmed that Cardiff City Network is one of the top 5 releases in our top 5 countdown, and we'll bring to you that in, obviously, a question mark. What spot will it be? Will it be the number 1 route of the Train Sim World 5 era? You can only find out by joining us live on Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, on Wednesday the 24th of September 2025 for our special that happens only once a year, and is always our final Train Sim World era live stream. It's always the final live stream before we move to to the next Train Sim World experience every year, and this year is no exception. So we'll bring to you our top 5 countdown for the 2024-2025 Train Sim World 5 era, and looking forward to crowning a new number 1 who will join the Hall of Fame and become the 5th number 1 Train Sim World route. All right. We should do a top 5 countdown overall after that. All right. Let's head to our next route. And we're going to go to the Salzburg-Rosenheim. Salzburg-Rosenheim, and we're going to bring the 2025 turntable. We're going to do a little bit of action with the CityJet action. And let's do this little 8 minutes for it. All right. Zum Dyson Not of a Slice. Even though I'm sick, I still try to keep my hopes up. By the way, that sale's finished, folks, so just ignore that. It was until the 21st. So it's the 22nd now. So Dovetail, obviously, preparing the next train set. Well, so, obviously, there's going to be a UK sale this week anyway. So I wouldn't be surprised if UK stuff, within the next 24 hours is on sale. No, you're right. Join us at any time you like, buddy. Chris is doing the timetable on the West Cornwall local pilot loco release with the Class 808. Oh, yep, that's a Schulting. I've got the picture of a dove on the engine. Oh, very nice. That's the Creators Club design. Yeah, it's very nice. Stand clear. Doors will be closing. started doing that because of the smoke, the exhaust pipe thing. That's one particular area that they have bothered fixing up. They did fix it up here for a little bit, a couple of years, several years ago, and it was fixed for a little tiny bit, the smoke. You know, you could put the camera through the smoke and the frame rate wouldn't dip or anything. But then all of a sudden, a few updates, like several updates later, it came back and started playing up again, and they haven't bothered fixing it since. That is part of a modern timetable, PC only. It's not a Creators Club paint job either, folks. This is part of a mod. It's part of the PC mod. It's good. Very nice. Train on platform 2 is for Salzburg Taxheim. All stop service. Stand clear. Doors closing. Park Taxheim next. And that is the stop. Yeah, I'm such a fan of the CityJet design. Actually, I wish they would legit put the night jet and the CityJet in. It's so cool to see that, especially the night jet. That's the overnight services, inner city services. Oh, we're not stopping at this stop. Okay, all right. Oh, is it the abandoned station? Or the station is getting built? Oh, it is too. Oh wow. Okay. Oh no, it's not. It's, yeah, it's the one before that. I know. Yeah, I'm getting micro shading here and there still, you know. It's obviously, since I've put these custom engine settings in, these new lines, I obviously haven't tried every route. And I've got the strains at the stream as well, so, you know, just, yeah. But yeah, I've changed the cap frame rate from the 65 to 60 now, because I thought it was, you know, no need to go any higher than 60, you know. You obviously, you know, your 60 frames per second live stream, the uploaded videos are 60 frames per second. You don't need to go too hardcore to stream. It's because I'm on an ultra wide screen, or I'm on a you know, 100 and I think it's 170, 65 hertz this screen. But doesn't matter what hertz screen or whatever. You know, Okay, so we'll do this nice and slow because we've got the red light at the end of the platform, so we've got to be wary of that. And we've got two of these trains combined, so it's one big giant long one. There goes the City Jet there. Rail Jets, sorry. This is the City Jet. That was the Rail Jet. And then you got the Night Jet, which is the night version. This particular variant's actually in Train Sim Classic. I'm pretty sure RSSLI had this variant. Stand clear, doors closing. Don't stand in front of the doors like a bunch of wankers. That's one particular thing that Dovetail really need to sort out as well. The standing in front of the doors issue. Yes. All right. Well, there we go with that one. Very nicely done. Once again, no medals because it is a some creators with their created mod timetables they do the medals. And some of them don't. I don't really mind either way. Like I said to you guys, I'm not never been I was more like, I must get a gold medal like back in the days. Obviously these days it's platinum. But for me these days, I don't care about the scoring system, or what it does, We just like to have fun. And that's what it's all about. All right. Right. You're on All Aboard Live, episode 144. You're with the Aussie Don. G'day to you all. Let's get involved in our live chat and come and have a chat. Come and join us on the community comments. There is an option to buy me a coffee also on the super stickers and super chat there. That would be very appreciated if you do so. And also there'll be super thanks on the full replay. You can also donate on there if you can't do it now. Then you might like to. The proceeds obviously go to our future DLCs, whatever games we want to do here on our channel. And I can confirm to you guys, we will be doing some action of the brand new EA Sports FC 26 on our channel. I am looking forward to FC 26 this year because it's they've got a lot of things that I'm been also wanting. I've found the game to be really slow over the for many years now. And it seems to get slower and slower and slower every year. This year, they've finally done something about it. So, yes. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be good. Right. Okay, let's take a trip, ladies and gentlemen, now on to the... let's do some more West Coast mainline action, shall we? West Coast mainline, so we are doing the 2019 timetable, and we'll do a class 350 service. Oh no, we'll do 377. Let's do a 377. It's been a while since we've done anything. From Willesden to Willesden Junction, is it? To Walford. Okay. We'll do this one. 6:51 a.m. service, Walford Junction to Wembley Central. And we'll do this one in a fog. Fog. Foggers. Fog. There we go. Enjoy. My apologies. Like I said, forget about that sale. It's not on now. What? Why has that got no containers? I hope they haven't bloody stuffed that up. Yeah, so this Class 377 is different than the others. This one's got a pantograph. So this is going to East Croydon, but obviously this doesn't go to East Croydon. That's what it is meant to be. Close the doors. Here we go. Closing the doors and getting ready for departure. And here we go. We are off and ready to rock and roll. Here comes a Class 350 in the old London Midland. Is that guy going to go through the red light? I'm thinking, why is he moving? Sounds absolutely fantastic. Out of Wellstone is the first stop, and then Wembley Central. So even with this timetable, it's based pretty much like the normal timetable. That's on the route. Capital Star. Paulino. say this timetable was based around the time that Virgin Trains went under, and Rich Branson decided to get out of trains overall, and yeah, they were looking for a new company to take over the Palolinos. So it was that transition period where some of them were Virgin still, and some of them went to just plain grey and yellow before they again became Ventic West Coast, what they are now these days. No, it was empty containers. Yeah, so it would have been very similar to what I see here in Sydney along the T1 Western Main Line. Yeah, you've got some of the boys that Medifest and that go to the ACFS Port Logistics out at St Mary's. Yeah, usually you see them one way without, just empty, and like we seen back there at the start of at Walford Junction. And then you opposite way, you'll see if they've got another trip coming through, you'll see them with the containers. Just like I seen today, actually. I seen number 9826 today, 9826, the Pacific National. That Medifest on it. I know it was 98 something. Yeah, the big numbers on the side. I was only just, getting to the station, and then I heard it coming. I'm like, that's a bloody freight train. And I couldn't record it because I had no film left. Like, I had no memory at all. My truck's body just took it out, took it all. It took it all that badly. I couldn't do any recordings, like walking all the way back along the motorway. So I was just enjoying watching the trucks, without me actually recording anything. I was just, taking into the sights and that, where I'm normally looking through the barrel of the camera, or, most of the time I'm not looking at the actual trucks in reality. I'm just, looking at it through the camera. So even though I'm there, But no, it was good to actually take a moment and actually do that. It was really cool. But yeah, I seen the clouds sort of gathering, and at the time I was like to myself, nah, I don't think it's going to storm. And all of a sudden it just came out of nowhere. So I'm not surprised anyway. Like, after seeing the ripple effect that I seen earlier today, it was the typical clouds where you see the little tiny ripples along the skyline, and that's usually the indication that there's going to be a thunderstorm later on in the day. And so it was predicted anyway. I knew that even before I went today. So they said late afternoon, early. The fuck is going? You all seen that? The railways are not a place to play. Please do not copy that person in front that disappeared. Yes, definitely. Most definitely, folks. Do not play on the railways. The railways are not a place to play. I've never seen that before. That was Train Sim Classic like. Actually, no, I have seen that before, but I haven't seen them walk along there like that before. I've seen passengers on the tracks. Obviously, I'll give you the massive example, the Suffragette line. Yes, I definitely will be taking all my custom engine settings, DX12 and all that over to Train Sim World 6, and I've got enough room on my on my SSD drive to even keep this on and download Train Sim World 6. You know, with pretty much my whole 400 gigabyte collection, 400 plus gigabyte collection. I won't be taking everything over at launch. You know, I'll just, you know, there's no need. I'm taking, like, you know, a lot of the German layers, like all the German layers and all that. Whatever I've got missing, you know, I'll check it out throughout the day. And if I need to add anything, I'll just, you know. But we're mainly concentrating on the, not so much with the German content, but with the other stuff, you know, we're concentrating on the new stuff. So we don't really need to worry. But we'll have the 165, yeah, the 166 and the HST there anyway, so yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how long the Signals mod takes to get released. It might not release until the full release, full launch release anyway. So but yeah, knowing last year, I'm pretty sure it worked. They released in the deluxe edition when the deluxe edition was released anyway. So either way, yeah, it'll be there. It'll be updated. And that's what I use here for the UK routes, the signal improvements mod. And yeah, I've been using that for quite a long time now, London Midland. Definitely have to be updated because obviously, you know, probably some coding and stuff that needs to be added for the new route. Obviously being a Train Sim World 6 route, so the Riviera. That was a Virgin Trains Palomino went through just then. That was the only one we actually seen. It was just a little snippet if you catch that one. And here we are at Wembley Central.
This train is terminating here at Wembley Central. All out, all change.
Jesus Christ, it took a while to get back in there. I was going to say it's going down with the castle. Okay, there we go. But we got a platinum. See, this Crota's got the medals, so we got a platinum on that. Lovely, doubly. Just ignore that week-long sale thing, folks. The UK one will be this week. But that one has ended. As for the Steam players. Alright. Let's head to our next route for the evening. And we shall take a trip on the Malheim. Alright, Malheim. We'll take the standard timetable. And we'll take a trip with the 425. 425 action. And here we go now with a 20-minute service from Mayheim. We hope you do enjoy this fantastic trip. I'm going to do it with a bit of light cloud. All right. You're on All Aboard Live, episode 144, the final Train Sim World 5 All Aboard live stream. So we'll be moving All Aboard to Train Sim World 6 next week, and with a brand new logo. We have a new logo for All Aboard. This will be our third generation logo. Actually, it'll be our third design. So there we go. S3 service, S3 308 service with the BR425. Okay. It's one bun. Yeah, so we're going to be with you guys for several hours on Wednesday. We're going to be with you for around 3 hours tomorrow. So we've got around about, in total, around about 12 hours of railway simulation action this week alone. 4 live streams, free Train Sim 5 live streams. Jesus Christ, I've rewind the clock back 2 years ago. So yeah, free Train Sim 5 live streams, and then the Train Sim 6 Deluxe Edition launch. Live stream on Friday evening. Yes, we will be live when the Rugby League is on. And obviously they are on the opposite side of the draw. So I don't really like the Broncos' chances, to be brutally honest. But yeah, let's hope that we can end a dynasty. It would be very nice to have. Maybe like, get it up, you Cleary, you bloody son of a bitch. You think you're king shit. I just don't like smart addicts, you know, like they just got such a, they just think they think they're all that because they've won all this stuff. Like, good luck to them. I respect it and that, but it gets a little bit thin after a while. It's like, can you share it around, please? You gotta respect it still. It is what it is if we lose, you know, so I'm not expecting to win, to be honest. I'm not expecting this one. I'm not expecting it at all. If it happens, I'll be very happy. Such a fan of this station up here, I'll tell you that much. Very nice modern station. Yeah, so my skybox is a little bit different than what you're probably used to, folks. I've got a combine of the Train Sim World 2 skybox mixed in with the Vitamin Cloud system. It softens the blow and softens the frame impact that the Vitamin Cloud system can generate. Yeah, I'm still on the phone. Yeah, I'm just getting on the train. and I'm just playing musical chairs with this guy and just making sure, she was trying to stop him from getting on the train. Some sort of argument there. It's like, nah, fuck you, bitch, I'm out of here. You can't stop me. Sorry for the swearing, but I just had to make something up funny then. I was like, this big argument going on. It's like, no, you don't stop me from getting on this train. I'm out of here. You have caused me enough pain. I am out of here. I'm out of your life. I'm gone. Alright, 1.3 kilometers to the next stop. Did a bit of jogging today as well, and that's probably why I'm a bit stuffed as well. So shouldn't have been doing that. I've had the sore throat all day, but yeah, this afternoon it's come on more this afternoon, more and more as I've gone along. It's just really killing me. But I've been drinking a lot of that ginger beer lately as well, as you've been seeing on my live streams. And I read up that actually ginger beer can cause a sore throat, so I'm just sort of like, oh, okay, well, let's stop drinking that and see what happens. But my mate said that they had sore throats on the weekend. A couple of them said they had a sore throat on the weekend, so I thought, well, surely it's not the ginger beer, it's got to be through there. Shit happens, it is what it is, you can't blame it on them, you can't help getting sick, it doesn't matter where you get it from or who you get it from. I just hope it's not COVID because, I haven't had a COVID test yet. Especially me being out today. Yeah, this is a very 90s station, this one. It's very old school, concrete slab, ripples, very old school, very old school. Look how big this damn platform is, like, it's really cool. This is one of a kind. So this was another Train Sim World 5 release, ladies and gentlemen. This route could be possibly being in our top 5 countdown on Wednesday. I am a fan of this route. It's pretty good. I have had experiences where I've done the full length runs and I've gotten so far. It was down to this point actually, going the opposite direction to mine home, where I come across a red signal and I couldn't get past it. Even after I unblocked, I tried to remove trains and stuff. Just wouldn't fix it. So but I noticed going this way, I've never had any problems. So unfortunately I picked a dud. But, it's still a great route. Very nice. Real slow and nah, not getting on that train. I just got off it. Looked like they were going to go on it and then just look at it and just like, nah. just cruising in there. We don't even have to go any faster than this. Yeah, we're ahead of the timetable. Oh, this has got to be one of the only trains in the world that actually is ahead of schedule. Either delayed or 99% of the time delayed or on time, or coming in early is very rare. But also it can be a pain for somebody that's waiting for the train. It's like, where's the train? Oh, it's already gone. What? What do you mean? It's already been? Wasn't it meant to be here at certain time? Yep, that's public transport for you. It's going to be the driver's excuse. I was busting for a toilet. That's my excuse. I was busting for a toilet. I couldn't wait any longer.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug- und Bahnsteigkante.
Fast service going through. Don't forget we'll have the introduction tutorials all up on our channel for Train Sim World 6 launch. So we'll do those throughout launch day. We'll do some uploaded videos as well. And yeah, I got no plans to be going anywhere this coming weekend. It's going to be stinking hot actually. Really, really stinking hot this weekend. We're getting up to 31 Celsius on Saturday. Sunday it's going to be 29. It's going to be hot on Friday too. So yeah, I could be hopefully in a better mood, and hopefully I'm better on Friday. Well, my spirits are up. I'm keeping my spirits up, and you know, I don't like being sick as much as everybody else doesn't like being sick when they're sick, but you know, I'll try to, you know, I'll keep battling. That's it, you know. Keep moving forward, keep on trucking along. I'll keep on rolling down those rails. จะว่าไซส์ตัวใต้วันมาตัวตา85. Alright. Terminating the train here. There we are. Terminating the train here.
Bitte achten Sie auf die Markierung am Bahnsteigrand.
Well, there we go with our Mannheim. Experiencing a very nice German rail there with the Deutsche Bahn 425. All right, so very nicely done. The gold medal there in the end. Okay. You're on All Aboard Live, episode 144. You're with the Aussie Don. It's our final Train Sim World 5 live stream of our Monday traditional live stream. Don't forget, All Aboard Live will be dropping the live name on the Train Sim World 6 era. We're going to still be a live stream. It's still going to be a live stream, but it's going to be just known as All Aboard from the Train Sim World 6 era on. And we've got a brand new logo. So All Aboard episode 45 will be our first Train Sim World 6 live stream next Monday. And do note, we have a brand new time slot for our All Aboard live streaming show. So next Monday, we will be live with All Aboard episode 145 with Train Sim World 6 from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. And do note, it will be standard time. Next Monday will be the final time that we're live at 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, as we're moving to daylight saving. So it's going to go to 7 p.m. daylight saving time in Sydney, Canberra, Melbourne, Hobart, and then Queensland will be live at 6 p.m. Okay, so it'll be different times for people around Australia and around the world, because we're going into daylight saving here in Sydney, Australia, from October 5. So yeah, there you go. So from Sunday, October 5, we moving into daylight saving. So there you go. Right. So yeah, live, but we're live next Monday for All Aboard episode 145, our Train Sim World 6 first Monday live stream for the Train Sim World 6 era from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 6:30 p.m. South Australia Northern Territory, and 5 p.m. Western Australia, 9 p.m. in New Zealand, 10 a.m. UK, 11 a.m. Central Europe, 5 a.m. Eastern States of USA, and 2 a.m. West Coast USA, 2 a.m. British Columbia and Canada, and 5 a.m. in Toronto, Canada. Full replay will be provided and added to our Train Sim World Past live streams playlist. And yeah, that is our brand new time slot for All Aboard Live. Even if we do special live streams, we'll be still at 7 p.m. So there you go. So that is that done and done. Let's move forward now. Don't forget, we're live tomorrow also. At those times I gave you just then, we are live tomorrow as well with a special 3-hour edition and the final ever episode of Choo Choo Tuesdays. So tomorrow is the final ever Choo Choo Tuesdays live stream here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. We're moving to our American Truck Simulator Tuesday Night Trucking Along live stream. Will become a full-time show, live stream from October on, and we'll be live with Tuesday Night Trucking Along on Tuesdays here at Australia Worldwide Entertainment. That will be the replacement live stream for Choo Choo Tuesdays. So we'll be doing 2 Train Sim World live streams, regular live streams per week, and 2 American Truck Simulator live streams per week. So Sundays and Tuesdays for American Truck Simulator, Mondays and Wednesdays for Train Sim World. All right. Let's and do note, this Friday we're live with a special launch live stream. Right. Let's now head to our next route, ladies and gentlemen. And we're heading to the USA as we head to the Boston Sprinter. And we do some action here. Okay. So we're going to take the CTC cab car. You know, I'm a fan of this thing. So let's rock and roll with this one. Nope, not that one. This one, 849. I hope you do enjoy. Here we go. MBTA Franklin hashtag 742 Reedville to Boston. I hope you do enjoy. This is our final run. CTC free cab car. I love this thing. It's like the classic one level silver train. Sydney. The Arrow free will be more so that, but yeah, this thing is absolutely damn easy. What the fuck did I ask for an engineer? Loading passengers. And generator field on. Yep. Imagine just rolling along and all of a sudden you just open up a door and just go, I want to feel the breeze. Oh, we have got one double stacker. There we go. Oh, what the hell's going on? It's like, oh, yeah. Chat's been very quiet, so I'll keep the chat on for the replay of the stream, but it's not really much really going for it. I don't think I know why it's on sometimes. I keep it there because it's always, you know, like to keep things friendly. Stopping at Ruggles. There we go. And Boston Back Bay, and then Boston South. Go by these limits, as always. I like how it flashes the light when you hit the horn. It's really cool.
we're approaching Brussels. All doors will be opening on the right side. These feet come down, folks. Don't be scared about the feet when it starts going from 9,000. You got to really worry when it's like around 3,000, maybe a bit less than that. You can start slowing down around 3.5. And also Bostonese, Bosketeers, I should say. It's Bosketeers coming in. And some going in as well.
Tell him about the Hell's Gate Bridge back in the game. Yeah. And, yeah, fine. Bye. Yeah, it's something I'm looking forward to in the Train Civil 6 era is the return of Hell Gate Bridge, Northeast Corridor section along that side that we got taken away from us originally, and it returns in all its fashion. Hellgate Bridge is the original version of the Sydney Harbour Bridge. You know, it was the Sydney Harbour Bridge design was based off the Hellgate Bridge, and yeah, I'm so looking forward to that coming back into the game. Better than, bigger and better than ever before. That's really cool. I still would have loved to have seen it go to New Haven. I'm disappointed it didn't go to New Haven, to be honest. I hope there's still time where we can, you know, vote for it to actually go to New Haven. It would be great. Yeah, I still think it's 1 a.m. on the Friday morning though, because I was going off UTC time, and yeah, I'm pretty certain it's 3 a.m. for the PC versions, and but yet again, I've seen that before through their forum, and it's ended up being a different time. So
And it'll be there when it's there. Well, it's hopefully, you know, we have no problems with the downloading side of things. But yeah, and look, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm a veteran of Train Sim World, so there's going to be multiple problems here and there. I wouldn't be surprised if there's timetable with problems and stuff like that. Crashes the desktop, all that stuff. The usual tricketies of Dovetail games, yeah. I'm hoping I'm wrong and it actually goes smooth sailing and everybody gets to enjoy it finally like it should. But yeah, I know the history and I know it's not pleasant and it's not good, so we'll soon find out. Yeah, I don't know why it's opening that door as well. That's weird. Never done that before. Cellar is in front there. We're going to probably wait here a couple minutes. Yeah, we'll have to wait for a movement. Yep, I knew that'll be the case. Going into track 5. And got that train there moving out so we can go in. As soon as that moves, we should be right to go. Here we are now. So this timetable was added into the Train Sim World 5 era. So yeah, we are doing timetable from the Train Sim World 5 era. Boston Sprinter, the part of the Northeast Corridor. Originally a Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour release, this was. That was the only era we've had in Train Sim World history that all 3 core routes were released not all at once. Yeah, because there were some real major issues that year. That was sort of also the first time that really the term rushing the release before it's officially ready to go term came in for Dovetail. Really, to be honest, it's anyway. That's in the past now. It's here. It's enjoyable and it's gotten better over time. Here we are at Boston South Station. Today's All Aboard Live will be also providing a full replay added to the Train Sim World past live streams playlist. And this is the end of the All Aboard Train Sim World 5 era. All Aboard will be moving to Train Sim World 6 next Monday. We'll be live with the first All Aboard for the Train Sim World 6 era and the 145th in total. And we thank you for watching this week's All Aboard Live. It will become just All Aboard in the Train Sim World 6 era. Yeah, look at that. You've got the CTC /5 right there next to the one I'm driving, the CTC 3. 5 and the 3 line next to each other very nicely. Look at that. It's a beautiful photo, actually. Let's take a photo of that. That could be a cover photo in the future. Lovely. All right. Oh, there we have it. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so there we have it. MBTA Franklin service 742 and the CTC3 MBTA. It's the very nice. All right. Well, it's been an absolute honor bringing you this week's All Aboard Live, and absolute honor bringing you All Aboard Live throughout the last 12 months of the Train Sim World 5 era. We're moving to Train Sim World 6 next week with All Aboard, and we thank everybody for coming along on the chat today. Chris Axworth, Rodney, Jeffrey, and the Crazy Aussie adventure there with a little snippet there once again. So thank you everybody that's watched our stream as well. Thumbs ups, thank you very much. Thumbs downs, whatever. Go and get yourself a life. And that is it from me. Don't forget we are live tomorrow from 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour before we started today. And we'll bring to you a 3-hour blockbuster of Choo Choo Tuesdays as we bring to you episode 214 and our final ever
Choo Choo Tuesday's episode. We'll see you then. Take care. I come from a land down under. If you're here to thunder, you better run. You better take cover. We'll see you next time. Hooroo. Join us next Monday for All Aboard, episode 145 with Train Sim World 6. This is next week's cover. Thanks for watching.